Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my August favorites video. It's crazy to me that by the time this goes up, August will already be over. I feel like this year has like flown by. I mean it's crazy. But yes, today I have 3 makeup products, 2 makeup applicators, and 1 scent favorite. And as always, down in the description, my monthly favorites playlist will be down below. So, if you would like to know my favorite products of the month of August, then just keep watching. Alright. So, the first thing, it's kind of cheating because I got it part of the way through the month, but I really like it. Like, I think this is going to become one of my staple palettes, and it is the Tartelette in Bloom. I believe this is 2, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's for one, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Then when you open it, there is a giant mirror, and you can see but these shades in here, a lot of them are very, it's a very neutral toned palette, and that's just generally the kind of looks I go for, just because they're very simple, at least like on an everyday basis. But yeah, every time I've used it so far, which I've used it like three times now, I've really liked it, and I feel like it's going to become a more staple piece. Like, actually my last makeup Monday was using that palette, so that was one of the times I used it, and I really liked it. So I'm thinking it's going to become one of my staple pieces, so fingers crossed that it is. And this next product I did get in my Ipsy bag in the month of August, and it is the Pacifica Coconut Blush Duo, and these are the shades Beaming and Tender Heart, and I assume that Beaming is this pink one and then Tender Heart is this brown one. This pink one I'm actually wearing on my cheeks right now, and then I have another blush on top, but I didn't like the other blush all that much. But yeah, this is primarily Beaming, and Beaming's a very nice blush, and it's very buildable, which I like, because sometimes I go a little too heavy-handed in my blush and then I look dumb. And then Tender Heart to me is more of like a peachy, almost contour shade. Like, I feel like with my skin tone I could use this one as a contour and it would look nice. I haven't tried that. Maybe I will. Let's see. I have a brush or brush. Maybe not like a contour, but like a bronze. I think it's because it's such a buildable formula that I have to sit here and really build it up, and then so it might be something I'll have to try out and let you guys know about. Alright, so the last makeup product isn't this whole palette, it's a specific shade within this palette, and of course, as you know, I really like the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons. I don't know. It's one of my go-to palettes, but specifically, I like the shade Satin Sheet. And, I mean, I do like it for my eyes, but actually, this highlight that I have going on is actually that eyeshadow. And I dip my brush in, and generally when I highlight I use this setting brush, and then I just, but this gives you such a nice, like if you like gold highlights and you have this palette, try it, because you're gonna like, and like I don't have that strip whenever I'm looking straight forward. Like sometimes when you put on a highlight, you'll have like a strip, a weird looking strip, and then when you turn you'll see the reflect, but I don't feel like I have that weird strip. Like even on my nose, I don't feel like it has that weird strip, but you can clearly see it on my nose. So if you have that palette, I would definitely recommend trying that as a highlight, because it actually turned out really well for me. Alright, and then I have two makeup application things. So the first one is the L'Oreal sponge that you probably heard everybody talk about, but I recently tried it. I'm sorry mine's so dirty. I just filmed this whole makeup look, so it's dirty. But it should all be this purple color. And for a long time, for like probably like a year, I was using those Real Techniques sponges, like the orange ones. And I decided I need a new sponge because it's time to replace my sponge again. And I decided I wanted to try out this L'Oreal one, and I absolutely love it. Like, to me, this is so much better than the Real Techniques ones, and I know that this one's slightly more expensive, but honestly, it's worth it. And I haven't tried the Beauty Blender to be able to see like this should, like, application wise, this is like a dupe. Obviously it's not a shape dupe, but if you have tried it and you know, let me know. But definitely this is worth the money, because for one, if you're willing to pay the $20 for a Beauty Blender, you might as well try this, because this is like for like a third of the price, maybe a little bit, I don't know, around that. But this is really, really good. Like as far as a drugstore sponge goes, this is so good. Alright, and the other makeup applicator is this Luxie Precision Foundation Brush, and I don't use this as a foundation brush, because to me this seems too loosely packed to be a foundation brush. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're gonna end up having streaks if you use this as a foundation brush. However, I like to use this as a blush brush, and like I showed you my blush earlier because I talked about what I liked and blah blah blah. I feel like this gives you a very nice blush application, and I feel like it really, you know, blends out your blush very well. I got this in an Ipsy bag, but I'm sure you can. But I keep swinging this around. But I'm sure you can get it online. You know, if anybody has purchased Luxie brushes and you want to put the link to any brushes down below, feel free to do so. Alright, and the last thing I have is a scent perfume favorite. So I have like I now have 5 of those little like pink body sprays. You know, they have ones that are like in like pink containers, and then like red and blue and purple. I recently picked up the dark purple one, and it's called Beach Flower. The notes that it says on the back here are tiara flower and palm leaves, but it just like, and this one's called Beach Flower, and it just, I don't know, for one, it does smell very beachy, but I don't know, I just really like this. If you haven't tried this one, I got it whenever they were doing the, well, my mom picked it up for me, but they were doing the like buy 2 for like 2 for $12 or something. I think these are generally, this size are $12, and so Oh, this was 6. But I definitely think eventually I'm going to pick up the big one in the set because I love this set. Like, it smells so good. Alright, well, that is it for my favorites of August. If you have any product suggestions for me to try out in the month of September or beyond, just leave them down below. If you enjoyed my video, there will be a little circle over here for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see my most recent upload, it'll be in a little box right over here. Alright, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye!